You're watching Election 2019 coverage from WBONTV.com.
Democratic candidate for governor Jeff Young is no stranger to running for office. He previously ran for governor in 2015, as well as in the nationwide race for 6th District congressman. He is seeking election again, first in the primary this May in the Democratic race for governor of Kentucky. He sat down and talked of his background and platform for a 2-minute sit-down. After getting a bachelor's from MIT and a master's degree, Young then moved to Kentucky and gained another master's here in agricultural economics. Young says he believes in fellow candidate Rocky Adkins, but admonishes the others running, including incumbent Matt Bevin. Young cites the last election and says that election fraud that he has endured has resulted in him filing a lawsuit.
I'm the most progressive candidate out of the 4 Democrats. Rocky Adkins and I are good, solid Democrats, and Adam Edlin and Andy Bashir are crooks. And here's why. They have been engaging in a conspiracy over the last 4 years to decide at the top level of the Kentucky Democratic Party who their nominees are going to be and who their nominees are not going to be. So I ran for governor 4 years ago in 2015 against Jack Conway, and the party itself decided that Jack Conway was going to be the nominee 3.5 months before the primary election. That took the vote, the meaning of the vote, away from Kentucky's 1.7 million registered Democrats. Well, I'm in favor of public education. And I think that it's important to equalize the funding between rich and poor communities in Kentucky. I think the war on drugs has failed. Addictive drugs are very damaging and dangerous, but we have been treating it as a law enforcement problem and a problem of building more prisons. That simply has not worked for decades. So we need to legalize all forms of cannabis for recreational as well as medicinal purposes as quickly as possible. That could be an act of the legislature. It just needs a little push from the people. The Republican Party would really like to wipe out all unions forever so that all workers have to negotiate as an individual against the power of the corporation, its lawyers, its personnel system, its executive officers, all of them against one individual at a time. That is immoral. Right to work legislation is really right to bust unions. That's what I call it. They're trying to wipe out unions, and so a young French administration will work to strengthen unions and make it a more even playing field. My website is Young for Kentucky, YOUNG4KY.com. And check it out. You can find all our issues on that.
You're watching Election 2019 coverage from WBONTV.com.